What's up, y'all? So today we're gonna talk about the whole no oils, no butters situation. Guys, don't fight me for saying this, but I believe that oils and butter are not the actual enemy. The issue that we're having in the natural hair community, or is there even an issue? I don't know. But I think the confusion that's happening is that people have been using this method for so many years, and for some people it's been working. For other people, they're like, I feel so confused. And I think the truth is we need to focus on purpose-driven hair care. What is the end goal? What is the purpose of me putting oils and butter? What is the purpose of me putting gel? What end goal am I trying to arrive at? And I think if you operate like that when it comes to your hair care, then you're definitely going to have a better experience versus like just shunning certain ingredients. So with that being said, let's talk about the pros and cons, but I want to start with some pros. Number one, eliminating oils and butter from your routine, or let me just say, focusing on the wash and go methodology, because essentially the goal of eliminating oils and butter is to get you to have a very simple routine. You shampoo, you condition, you apply your foam and your gel, and then you set your hair. Setting as in sitting under the dryer. And that's it. And the intention is for your hair to last at least 5 to 10 days. That's about almost 2 weeks worth of hair styling, right? So to me, that sounds like a very simple routine. And if you repeat this on a regular basis and then you get really good at it, wash day is going to become a breeze. And that's the whole intention with eliminating oils and butters, because ultimately oil was never meant to set the hair. Oil doesn't create hold, oil doesn't create definition, butters don't create definition. But gel does, foam does. So I think if you eliminate those technically unnecessary ingredients, then you arrive at your end goal, which is nicely defined hair, frizz-free hair, long-lasting hair. You will arrive at that end goal, that end result better and faster if you start to incorporate gel, mousse, simple shampoo, conditioning into your routine on a regular basis. This is not just for wash and goes. This also works if you like to twist out your hair. Reason being is because think of it like this. Back in the day when you got a roller set done or when you went to the salon, they didn't apply oil to your hair to create a set. They would apply mousse, foam wrap, and that's what would allow the hair to not only set faster, but it will allow it to harden, which will allow your hair to last longer. Oil is not a setting product, right? So you wouldn't use that to create a hold. And like I said, a twist out is a type of set. All you're doing is wrapping the hair around each other to create a curl, right? A different curl than your own curl. A wash and go is a set, right? Except the only manipulation you're doing is defining your curl. Your curl is essentially the, I guess, curling rod or perm rod. Just think of it like that. You're creating the curl with your own curls, and then you're setting it under the dryer so that it can freeze into place and hold that curl for longer than 2 days. Because to me, I don't think it's productive to have to apply leave-in conditioner or some type of moisturizing product to your hair midweek. Who has time for that? I don't. Okay, so the second reason why I think this is a good idea is because it allows you to, sorry, I had to check my notes. The second reason why I think this is a good idea is because it gives your hair more volume. So if you're like me, I have hair that's on the finer side. My strands are fine. My density is medium to full, but when you have finer strands, doing twist outs don't look right. They look like hot Cheetos, and I personally don't like how that looks. And also the reason why it doesn't necessarily look great is because a twist out is a condensing style, right? So if you just do a wash and go, it will allow you to have more volume around the style. Now granted, your hair will shrink and you have to be comfortable with that, but just think of it as if you want to have a fuller looking head of hair, then a wash and go is a solid option to consider. The third reason why the no oils, no butter movement might be for you is because you have fewer products to purchase. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, if you like wash and goes, or if you've always wanted to do a wash and go but you haven't really been successful, and you just feel like you don't want to be a product junkie, this is the move for you. Reason being is you literally have to buy shampoo, conditioner, a mousse, and gel. Now, I personally love leave-in conditioner. I know it's not necessary, but if you like leave-in conditioner, go ahead and splash a little leave-in conditioner after you condition. I know it might be double. Some people may disagree, but if you love leave-in conditioner, don't eliminate it. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not necessary, right? So after you shampoo, condition. After you condition, apply your mousse, apply your gel. And they say use a botanical gel because it's a lot more moisturizing. And this is not, I'm not sponsored by this company whatsoever. I just personally love this gel, Uncle Funky's. Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. That gel is such, I just love how it makes the hair feel. It coats the hair. To me personally, it makes it feel very moisturized. And it creates a soft hold. So even if you do sit under the dryer with that gel, it's very easy, it's very pliable to move your hair around. That's why sometimes people add another gel to make it even more harder and stiff, so that way your curls can last longer. So now let's talk about the cons. But before I talk about it, let's talk about what I just discussed. Everything that I mentioned was specifically for people who want a simple routine and who want to wear wash-and-gos. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that it is almost imperative that you get a trim or get your hair shaped for a wash-and-go, because we've all seen some stringy looking wash-and-gos and it's not cute. So if you want to do this methodology, you definitely want to get your hair shaped, get your hair trimmed, and definitely just stick with simple products: mousse, gel, shampoo, conditioner. And I promise you, your natural hair journey will be a lot simpler. And it does take time to really master your wash and go. It does take time to really make it look good. I mean, at the end of the day, this method takes a lot less time than like twisting your hair, braiding your hair, and then letting it air dry. Personally, I hate letting things air dry unless I'm putting on a wig, to be honest. But honestly, this is one of those styles where once you've applied your product, all you need to do is sit in the dryer for 30 minutes and you can let it dry up to like 50% and then go on with your day. But I think it's a lot quicker than allowing your hair to air dry. Air drying is not going to kill your hair, but if you're looking for something simple, again, this is for the people who want simplicity, people who want a straightforward routine, people who like wash and goes or are curious about a wash and go or have tried a wash and go and it didn't work and they're like, you know what, let me try this again because maybe it might be for me. So I would say if a wash and go is up your alley, consider this method again. And even if a twist out is up your alley, consider this method again. Okay, who is this method not for? Probably not for people who really like their hair stretched, people who don't want to deal with shrinkage. Like if you're really against shrinkage and your hair shrinks a lot, I mean, it is what it is. Ultimately, I think you should wear your hair in a way that makes you excited to look in the mirror and be like, dang, my hair is cute. Even without any additional extensions or anything. I'm not against extensions because I sell extensions. But I feel like if it comes to the time where you want to wear your own hair and you want to feel confident in your hair and you don't feel like you look good in a wash and go or a wash and go doesn't fit you, then there are other options. For me, I think a blowout on natural hair looks the best on me because it fills a lot of space. It makes my hair look full. It's very easy to do and to maintain. But for you, you might feel like braid outs are for you. So with that being said, there's a whole nother methodology when it comes to arriving at this style. For this style, shampoo, blow dry, well, shampoo, condition, leave-in conditioner, and heat protectant serum. That's it. We don't do too much around these streets, man. We like to keep it simple. How do we arrive at a particular style? Because it's not just, oh, let's leave out oils and butters. It's about, okay, oils or butters. I mean, there are some naturals who have super long hair and that's all they use, right? But does that mean that their method of styling is correct? I mean, not necessarily, but just think of how do I want to look on a week-to-week basis? Once I figure that out, then I should only focus on the methods to get there. And I promise you, your natural hair journey will be so much easier. I do think you can use oils and butters if you're like doing styles like two-strand twists. Like you can put your leave-in, you can put your cream, put a little bit of avocado oil, and wear your 2-strand twist out for a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks if you do it. Don't do that too much. And I think that would be a good way to just protective style your hair. But if it's a regular thing and you're always never, like you never shampoo or you're using co-washing, I don't think that's a good method. I still like oils and butters for the scalp. Well, specifically oil for the scalp. But outside of that, they don't really serve a purpose. I do think it's okay if you're doing 2-strand twists or even protective styling. But long term, on a regular basis, especially if you're not a regular shampooer, which I think everybody should be, no co-washes here. Share your thoughts. Tell me what type of hairstyling or what styles do you want to arrive at, but you're not sure how to get there. Is it doing a sleek ponytail? Is it a wash and go? Is it a blowout? What styles do you want to do by yourself at home that you have trouble getting to by yourself? Are you going to do this no oils, no butter movement? Until next time, please like this video if you like it, share it, and I'll see you guys later.